My favorite thing at the San Francisco Zoo today was the penguins.
The gorillas.
He bought the rhino.
I think people tend to think of the zoo as just a place where they can come to see animals, but we're so much more than that. We really embrace our conservation education programs. We are a living classroom.
The San Francisco Zoo has been working harder than ever to make sure everyone can experience the joys and wonders animals can bring. Donations to the San Francisco Zoo have never been more vital than right now. It takes nearly $20 million a year to run the zoo. Also consider the very survival of some species may depend on the work that is done here by people like John Aiken, Director of Conservation.
This zoo has a ways to go in terms of rebuilding, and if we're going to make it over that hump and rebuild the rest of the institution, it's going to take the entire community to get on board to do that.
A visit to Penguin Island is a perfect example of the outstanding work that must continue at the San Francisco Zoo.
You go to a zoo and you see Magellanic penguin, there's a really good chance that that penguin is either born from this zoo or is a descendant of a bird that was born at this zoo.
For many kids, the dream of going to the zoo only happens because the doors open for free the first Wednesday of each month, made possible through generous donations. Same for the zoo education programs in schools. Harrison Edell, curator of birds, sees the dividend in the faces of the kids.
It's awesome to see kids connect directly with those animals. You know, it's an animal that's right in front of them, doing what it does best. And for kids who live in the city, that might be their first and only opportunity to really connect with wildlife up close and personally.
What do bunnies eat, Mom?
Lisa Linzo, a volunteer, donor, and board member, sees the urgent needs now, and her commitment has never been stronger.
We continue to donate to the zoo because we feel that we need to expand the facility and preserve the conservation efforts that we, the San Francisco Zoo, are involved with globally.
Mindy Henderson started the San Francisco Zoo Auxiliary in 2007, and already 85 women are members.
In my opinion, the most important thing is educating the people, educating the public, the children, so that when children see animals in their storybooks, they know what they actually look like in real life. And they care about preserving their habitats, and they care about taking care of them.
Meryl McGowan is a long-standing board member and says there are many reasons an investment made now will prove wise.
Number one, it's got a great board. Number two, it's an improving institution, and it's a pleasure to be part of it.
The zoo has no finer advocate than Jim Ludwig. On the board since the 1950s, he's looking ahead.
Everything takes money, and if you want to have great exhibits, they have to be done properly, and the animals have to be taken care of properly, and the animals have to have the proper environment in which to live.
It's been 54 years since Jim Ludwig took his seat on the board. Jim and his wife Patsy's dedication and leadership are exemplary.
We're honoring Jim and Patsy because without a good board, you can't have a good institution. So he leads by example, and he's just been terrific in the way he inspires other people to follow in his example.
Through leaders like the Ludwigs and the generosity of our donors, the San Francisco Zoo can remain an enchanting place where species can thrive and delight both young and old.
I learned that it is important to save lives of animals and protect the environment so we have a nice place to live when we are older. Thank you.
Thank you, San Francisco Zoo.
Thank you, San Francisco Zoo.
Thank you, San Francisco Zoo.